This morning, Israel says it carried out a joint missile test with the U.S. in the Mediterranean Sea. The U.S. Navy says American ships did not fire any missiles, but the Pentagon has moved several ships near Syria in case a strike is ordered. The nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, the USS Nimitz, a cruiser, and 3 destroyers are now in the Red Sea. There are 5 destroyers and 1 amphibious ship stationed in the Mediterranean. Syrian President Bashar Assad says an attack could trigger a regional war. Elizabeth Palmer is the only American network correspondent in the capital city of Damascus.
President Bashar al-Assad has given his first major interview since President Obama decided to seek congressional approval for strikes against Syria. In it, he said that the world has failed to produce the slightest proof that his troops used chemical weapons. And as members of his government have done before, he pointed out that it was illogical to think that Syrian soldiers would have fired chemical weapons into an area where they themselves were operating on the very day that the UN inspectors were just a couple of miles away. President Assad also described the Middle East as a powder keg, and he said it would explode in the event of U.S. strikes. The violence and the instability here have already created more than 6 million refugees in the last 2 years of this civil war. According to new numbers from the United Nations Commission on Refugees, there are 2 million Syrians who have managed to cross the borders into camps in neighboring countries, mainly Turkey and Jordan. And then there are 4.25 million more who are displaced inside the country. Whole neighborhoods, for example, here in Damascus, have been emptied. For CBS This Morning, I'm Elizabeth Palmer in Damascus.